You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're grade A, number one, bona fide first class. You're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. And you'll be one all your dumbass life.
There's two sides to that coin. Number one is the Oprah show was very empowering to the average person, really raised all of us as a generation believing, yes, we can. Okay. And that was, and I'm not even saying that in a good way or in a bad way, but, it was a certain different kind of mental shift. Secondarily to that is the fact that nature abhors a vacuum. And when Oprah left the main daily stage, there is a gaping hole in all of media, really, that is the vacancy of Oprah.
Wow.
And so a lot of people are, rather than being the best version of themselves, they want to be the next Oprah. And honestly, that's one of the elements of being a dumbass, is when we abandon the uniqueness that is us to try to be someone else. Oprah does a great job of being Oprah, but we have an Oprah. What we need is the next, little boy or little girl that was told they couldn't, that comes out from nowhere and does something new, different, and unique that fills that space that is missing there. And there's a lot of that. So I have a lot of people that are like, and I'm going to be the next Oprah. And I appreciate the thought process behind that, but it doesn't really take it the next step. Secondarily to that, really, if we're going to dive into specifically authors, is the thought process of, my book is for everybody. Everybody needs to learn this thing. And from a marketing standpoint, that is the worst possible way you can market something, is to market to everybody. When you aim at nothing, you'll probably hit it. In fact, so much so that Nike, who knows whenever they bring out a product, they will sell millions of that product. They narrow it down to one specific person for each of the products. They have a whole room on their campus in Beaverton, Oregon. One of my friends used to be the marketing director for Nike, so they told me this specifically. And they narrow it down to the point where they understand that person well enough. They could go out to lunch at her favorite restaurant and tell you exactly what she would order, what would she be wearing, which even chair at the table would she be sitting at. And so that's, that's why I like some of these in here, like Puddinhead. It's just kind of their heads are full of mush, or they're not, not really totally there.
Now,
the difference for Lonnie's book.
I just want to push back a second.
Yeah.
Surely, if they're a pudding head, their heads are full of pudding.
Right.
Okay, carry on.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is the step from there becomes the people who, because of the mush of their skull, when they're given that information like what I just gave you, they're like, yeah, but my book's going to reach everybody. And it's like, okay, I've only done this thousands of times, but obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. So please do, with you not having any books that you've ever written, please do tell me how this process should work. Let's do it your way and not mine.
I must say, Steve, when you began speaking, you said, I don't know, it's two sides of the one coin, it's 50-50, but as you've gone on to describe it, you definitely sound like more like 85-15. I'm not going to say even on which side that is, but coming up in our segment tomorrow, of what you need to do when you're dealing with dumbasses. Lonnie, do you want to tell us what the people are going to look forward to tomorrow?
Yes. So there's going to be ways for you to recognize, like how to spot a dumbass at 50 paces before you invite them in and they put their cowboy boots on your sofa and don't leave. There's going to be ways to recognize what's going on in their world before it becomes your world. And I'm very excited to share these with you so that you can decide for yourself whether or not they're worth listening to.
I have no doubt that they will find them as profound as I did. So see you again tomorrow. Keep watching and connect with our speakers because they can obviously make your writing ambitions come true. Okay, see you again.